Antonio, mate.
Geek, you good?
Good, very good. How are you?
I'm good. Very good.
We're at a building site by the looks of it. Where are we?
We're unknown location.
Okay, we're not allowed to say.
No, we're in Chislehurst.
Okay.
Glebe have done us a favour tonight to let us train here.
Okay. How you been? It's been. I mean, it doesn't feel like long, to be honest, because we snapped straight back into it, and people like us behind the scenes, we don't really have that much of a break.
No, we had we finished late as well, didn't we? Last cup final, and it has flown by, to be honest. But we was me and the management team, we haven't stopped. If I'm being honest, we had probably a week off, and then we got straight into it with trying to build a new squad, which I'm happy about.
Right?
Yes.
Welcome, bro. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm really, really good. Keeping well, man.
Did you have a break from football at all?
From football, I did.
Yeah.
I just done nothing. Family, obviously, got another kid.
Congrats.
So, thanks, mate. Thanks. You know all about that.
How many? Is that 8 now?
10.
That's
10.
Swanley.
Yeah. So I'm back. So I'm feeling it. First session on Monday, feeling it in the legs. Done a bit. So yeah, straight back to it, man.
Yeah.
Straight back to it.
Excited for the new season?
Do you know what? I can't wait. But the thing is, I think being here now, seeing so many faces, you're not, such a big squad, and now it's straight away. It's competition.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's fresh. Do you know what I mean? It's fresh. There's no one has a right. There's no sort of a player power. It's all to play for.
Georgie.
Yes, Geek, how you doing, bro?
Very good. How are you?
Wonderful, bro. Can't complain, you know?
That looks fun over there. What are you doing?
Right swaps, cones, heads, toes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it looks like a bit of ice breaking.
Yeah, it's good. A good little team morale bond. Got some new boys in. Just nice little icebreaker for some of the new boys to get to know the old boys, really.
You worried about your position in the team?
Nah, not really, nah.
Last season, I'm gonna jump in. Last season, how do you feel that your season ended? You personally?
Personally, if I'm being honest, not good enough. I think we was at a really high, and then we just had some really bad results, and then I think the team morale dipped a little bit, and then obviously dropped my own standards, if I'm being honest. But yeah, not the best finish from me, I'll be honest.
Are you excited for this new season?
Yes. Really excited. I think the way the season ended for us was really tough. I learnt a lot, and the players that were with me learnt a lot, but I love football anyway. And I think sometimes you need a bit of a setback to give you that extra bit of motivation to push you in the right direction. And hopefully what we got wrong last year at the end, it won't happen again. But of course, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm happy to be here. The new boys coming in are excited to be here. The boys that are staying, and if I forgot anyone's names, apologies, but we're all excited to get going. New ground, it's exciting.
How old are you? 18. You got to learn at some point to do an interview, mate. How are you, bro?
I'm good, you?
Yeah, wait, we've done that in the car park. We did that.
It's back to back.
Excited about the season?
I'm very excited.
Yeah?
Last year, disappointing. Obviously, bottled 2 cup finals, playoffs. I can't even describe playoffs to you, I'll be honest. I can't, but this season it's just putting right or wrong. Like, I'll be honest, my goal, I want to win every game. Mm-hmm. There's no reason we can't win every game. There's no reason we can't go far in the Vars. There's no reason we can't win the league, can't win the cups we didn't win this year. I think last year we just lost a bit of mentality. Mm-hmm. So now, if we fix it, the group we'd get in, there's no reason.
Is there anything that you're doing to improve yourself as a player?
Yeah, I'd say just try to be a good person. You know what I mean? Don't avoid your teammates when stuff's going wrong, I'd say. Try to get behind each other, because me as a player, I always need I wouldn't say a helping hand, but got to put trust in me to get the best out of me, I'd say. But yeah, just try to stay on top of everything and just try to be the best player in the camp, really and truly.
If you could say a couple of the things you have learned, or maybe mistakes that you made, and it's like now that you've had time to sit and ponder and have a look, you're thinking, why did I do that? Is there anything you'd change?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't train because we couldn't, because we had so much.
One sec, it's gone. Donny.
How's it going, brother? You good?
Yeah, I'm just in the middle of an interview with Antonio.
All right, say no more. Give me a buzz when you can talk.
Yeah, all right, love, bro.
All positive, though, so it's all good.
Okay, brilliant. Cheers, bro.
You can relax now, mate.
Yeah. Oh, God, I thought I was getting fired. Things that you learned.
Yeah, there's a lot that I think I could have done in game as well.
I'm going to ask you to, if you'd like to, I'd like you to be specific.
Yeah, like I was going to say, I mean, in games when we started off very slow, I could have probably changed it and been a bit braver to change it. and believed in, look, that's not working in the first 10. Maybe we need to swap to this, or be more cutthroat when someone's not doing well, get them off earlier. But I think another side of it is we didn't have any time to train. But I think if that scenario happens again, we will find time to train. There's always somehow and some way that we can get something in. And because we didn't train. I think in total, in the 5 months I was there, we probably trained 5 times.
Yeah, wow.
Realistically, which is not enough. So we didn't get to work on anything. So I think they're little things. And also for me, in handling when players go for a dip of form, because obviously at Croydon and at DØNS for the first few months, my players were on top of their game. Then when you start to have a few dips, how could I have helped them? So I just wanted to put myself in my own shoes of when I was a player, what happened when I had a dip, and what other managers in the past have said something. And also, I'm not ashamed to say, I think other managers should do it. Every manager has their own little bit of arrogance, and I'm going around the houses here, but I think sometimes the arrogance needs to be dropped. And at that time, I probably should have spoken to experienced managers in the game and said, look, have you ever been through a situation like this? What would you have done? There's no shame in that, always learning. So maybe I could have done that as well.
And then are you excited about playing on a nice little billiard table? Chatham Town.
We're on a snooker pitch.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait. Do you know what I mean? I can't wait to 8 ball teams.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like last season we had to play a certain style of football at times we didn't want to play. But now I think we can now play whatever style of football, and the pitch ain't an excuse. So I think that's going to help.
I've asked Ryan to go and get Zak, but I know Zak don't really like speaking on camera. Cut to the clip of him in the changing room trying to do a speech.
Want to be high, want to press them high off the ball. Oh, f***ing hell. Oh, for that little one, yeah?
Yeah, that's what she said. How are you, bro?
All good, bro.
You good?
Yeah. All good.
I'm going to ask the same question I asked Ryan. Excited about the next season?
Yeah, excited. It's the get back, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what you feel it is?
100%. Unfinished business.
Yeah. Have you had any much banter from anyone kind of wrecking you about what happened last season?
Not me personally, but see it online and stuff. People was almost buzzing that we didn't succeed in it.
Yeah.
But that's the fuel.
Next season, we've got the perfect pitch at Chatham Town.
Yeah.
Now, I know you've been kind of prone to injury, or you've had difficulties.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that pitch? Because yes, it is flat, but does that affect you in any way?
No, I feel like my body will cope better with this
Yeah.
pitch rather than the pitch that was going on last season, 100%.
Have you been doing anything to recover quicker, or do anything for your health and your body?
Changed diet.
Yeah.
Proper sports massage weekly. But diet especially, because I've got arthritis, so diet.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then any message to the fans? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but have you got anything to say to people?
No, we appreciate you, and the trophy's coming at the end of the season.
Love, bro.
See you,
Appreciate you. Thank you. Are you going to change the way we play football, or
Yeah.
are you going to have a different kind of game plan?
Yeah, I mean, when I played, the style of play we're going to play this year is the similar style that I would have liked to have played when I did play. So we will be obviously playing completely different. At Ladywell, we had to play a certain way with certain players to get us through those games. It worked for a long time, but then I think towards the end we lacked something. But yeah, this year, completely do new identity, which I'm excited about because that's the real way I wanted to play. So we can do that now.
Speaking of new identity, last year we were Forest Hill Park.
Yeah.
So this year you're the official, on paper, first ever SC DONS manager in the non-league football world.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's exciting, man. I mean, last year I think was learning for all of us.
Yeah.
The club, for me, it's exciting. We're officially SC DONS. When you look at the table, even though I've got mates in Australia that look at our table and say, where is your team?
Yeah.
Now they can actually find us. So yeah, I'm really excited to be SC DONS and what the club have put in place this year, especially even for our supporters. I think some of the supporters maybe feel we've moved out a little bit further. But I think what's in place now for you to go to a game and really feel like you're at a game is brilliant, what the club's done.
I talk to a lot of the old boys, and it's interesting because they want to take a player under their wing. But what would you want? If you got to ask one of the old boys, what would you want as a younger player from them?
As them, like, I'll be honest, I don't want to say this because I don't want him to read this, but like Ryan Palmer,
Yeah.
look up to him. Like, he played centre midfield last year. helped me a lot during the season because I'm a brand new player, coming into the team, coming to a massive fan base. It's kind of daunting. So he came in, he was like, just be yourself. So he and especially G as well. G's like, like G's amazing, isn't it? Like he's like, he just looks after you. Like, but for me, I just want them to keep being them because they're like team talks. Some people say like some people call it cringy, but I think it's so motivating because especially when you're in that changing room.
There's an energy in the room, man.
Yeah, there's energy. Like, like there's a willingness to want to win. Like, because like obviously there's gonna be comments like, why is he saying this? Why is he saying that? But if you're in the dressing room, it's a completely different situation. Because I've watched DØNS all my life, and I was like, even in my head, I was like, sometimes it's a bit corny. But now, like you're in the change room, it's like you need this.
Yeah, you wait for it.
You actually need this, or you won't play the same as you will if that doesn't happen. So
no, I agree.
I just want them to keep being themselves. Really.
Hello, Geek. You didn't know you're that much taller than me.
Nice.
We're on the hill, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah.
That's why he looks a bit taller.
JJ, bro.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Can't complain.
Welcome back, or did you even leave?
Yeah, I think everyone knows I left, yeah. But, nah, back home. Feels good to be back, so.
What happened there when you left?
Just didn't see eye to eye with manager. He obviously thought players were ahead of me and I was looking for game time, so I decided to leave. Went to Croydon and then I think everyone knows what happened. Antonio came here. And then, yeah, I don't think it was feasible for me to come back and my head was probably gone from it as well. So then I just thought I'll just leave it for the rest of the season and then enjoy time with my family, really. But I missed it. So like even just coming to games, seeing the punters row and stuff, and sometimes getting into the change room, it's a feeling that you miss. So it was a no-brainer when I spoke to Antonio about coming in for pre-season. So yeah, feels good to be back home.
Going into this new season, is there anything you do as a player personally that you feel like you do to improve yourself from last season?
I think when it comes to match day, trying to focus more on the game. I think when I came into DØNS, it was something I hadn't experienced before, all the things around the pitch and around the football. And being distracted, I think, on match day was something that I quite struggled with.
Can I ask what those distractions were?
I think it was all the stuff around it. I think turning up to a game and maybe being interviewed like this or being asked some questions or having the cameras in your face, and it was different to what I was used to. And I think it's something that I slowly got accustomed to throughout the season. So I think going into this season, I'm trying to just focus more in preparation for match day and the days leading up to it, composing myself and just treating it as I've treated every other football game of my life. And it's just doing what's on the pitch for 90 minutes. And it's something that is easy to say, but it's harder to do in reality.
Definitely.
But I think that's something that a lot of the boys that came through in November are trying to do as well this season. And I think if we can do that and focus on each match as it comes and our mentality towards each match, we'll do even better than last season, because I think we had an amazing start and it obviously petered off towards the end, but I think that's because we were distracted by other things.
Last year ended in a bit of a sour note. Anything you want to say to people? Do you want to address anyone, or have you had time to sit back and think and thought, you know what, I could have done better?
I think as a sportsman and as an ambitious person for the club, we definitely could have done well. I think we could have done better. We could have gone up, but I feel like fate is a powerful thing. I feel like our fate was decided. For me, we wasn't SC DØNS.
Yeah.
And so that rests well with me. We were, if we won the league, we would have won the league and created history for Forest Hill Park.
Yeah.
And this season we're SC DØNS. So I feel like there was something telling us, that season needed to humble us. It needed to sort of take us down the level and just to realise, just because you've got you've got a great product doesn't mean you're entitled to win. And I think that season was a reminder, but we're also much more experienced. We know the other teams. We know the pitches now. So I think we're in good shape, real good shape.
Training facilities. I heard you mention to the boys, but we've done a partnership with Greenwich University, which is just massive.
Yeah, I mean, so after the season finished, within a week, we all met and we went to Uni of Greenwich and we saw the facilities that will be linked with training and also the gym that we have access to, but also some of their intelligent people that attend their
we need some of
university. Yeah, we need a few of those. So yeah, we've partnered up. So like next week we've got sports testing. We also have analysts as well with looking at the players, which is great. I mean, players want to feel as if they're professional, and that's the setup we're trying to give everyone here.
Yeah. Are you excited about playing on Chatham's ground?
Oh, you're buzzing. I think the boys really needed that. Considering last season where towards the end of the season, our ground, it turned into a desert at some times. But I think Chatham will be a good...
You still managed to do your thing though.
Yeah, you've done all right, you know.
Couple of ball rolls.
Yeah,
and
a couple
setting
clips
up
and
play.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent. But Chatham, I think we got a lot more to give out at Chatham than the San Siro, I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, good opportunities coming up.
Well, look, good luck, bro. And
Thank you,
I wish
brother.
you all the best for the
Thank
season.
you. My man.
Cheers, bro. That was perfect. That's great from you. That's great from you. I've seen quite a lot of new faces here. Do you feel like you'd be potentially fighting for your position on the pitch?
I hope so. That's what
good-
you want. You
good
want
answer.
a team where you're gonna compete. Otherwise, what's the point? If you know you're gonna start every week, I mean, not everyone, but I feel like people would get complacent if you know you can come training and not even train, but you know you're gonna start on the weekend. It's not good for a team, I believe. So I'm hoping there's obviously good players and everyone should be competing for the spot. I don't think anyone, even the boys that were here last year, I don't think they're even guaranteed to start. So yeah, no, it's good. There's a lot of new faces, but it's a new season. Not for us still anymore. It's SC DØNS now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, no, I'm excited.
Where are you looking to play on the pitch? Ideal position.
On a wing, either side, preferably left, but yeah, anywhere attacking. Yeah, anywhere attacking.
Have you set yourself any targets or goals?
Do
you ever do that?
Yeah, I do. Probably just double figures for goals and assists. That's what I normally go for. And then if I hit it early, then just always trying to achieve more, really. Yeah.
Finally, have you got a message to the fans, to the VIDs, to anyone who wants to watch the SC DØNS this year?
I think, look, from me personally, I just want to say thanks, because there was a lot of hate towards the club towards the end, towards me, which I've never experienced or had before. But the real supporters, not just the ones I saw at games like YY and the other people that always come to every game, who gave me tremendous support. But even online, some of the people that have reached out to me and said, ignore that, and we want you, we know what you've done. You was unbeaten for a long time, you've done really well, I'm fortunate. So I'm just grateful for their support always. So, but this year, officially SC DØNS in non-league, I think is the most exciting time for the club, probably in their history now.
Ever.
So I think it's time to be on board with that. And there's a lot of Kent followers. So, I mean, we'll all come together, and our games are really good, exciting games.
Brilliant. Thanks for your
Geek.
time, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.